I'm Bernadette Wagner.
And I'm Matt Wagner.
And we are so excited to be part of this year's Art of Cooking celebration. Tonight we're going to be making Peperoncini Chicken. You wanted to tell a little bit about that?
Well, it's a dish we've made a handful of times, and I like it because it's easy and because it's tasty. I mean, I like to cook, but I really like to eat. That's what I really like. And it also is a recipe that uses some ingredients that don't cook a lot with, like pepperoncini. So
it has lots of different ingredients. The pepperoncini gives a little bit of spice. The caramelized onions make it a little sweet and tasty and tangy. And then also you kind of deglaze the pan later on, and it's just brings all the flavors together. And my favorite reason why we picked this recipe is I wanted to use our this cast iron skillet, which is a family heirloom. And I actually have 8 brothers and sisters, and when my parents passed, this was the one thing that everybody wanted, and there was a drawing, and I won the cast iron skillet. So this is like a super treasure.
Well, you sort of had to arm wrestle your sister for
I
it.
did. I did have to.
Yeah. You won the arm wrestle.
I won the arm wrestle, but it means a lot to me because this is something that my parents, growing up, we had Daddy Sunday morning breakfast. That was the only day he cooked, but he used this frying pan every Sunday morning, and so it has lots of memories of
family vacations. He cooked for 60 people in one pan. So.
Yep. So there we go.
As we were saying, 1 tablespoon of olive oil.
1 tablespoon of olive oil. That's about it. That's good. And what you do is you salt and pepper this chicken with the skin on. It's bone-in chicken thighs, and you put them in the frying pan when the oil gets hot enough, and you leave it. You cook it for undisturbed for, is it 15 minutes, Matt?
Skin side down for 15 minutes or so. You want to get a nice brown, crispy texture to it.
You don't want to move it. The crispier the skin, the better. Do you need more oil? Oh, you got it.
Let me know what you think.
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
Okay.
Yep.
You ready?
Yeah. And you do that over medium-high heat. Yeah. Yeah. So while your chicken is on the pan and you're letting
undisturbed.
Undisturbed, yes. You can cook. You slice fingerling potatoes. So go ahead and use your favorite knife.
Betty was asking me earlier, what is your favorite kitchen utensil? And this is it. This is my knife that my son and daughter-in-law gave me a few years ago. I keep it in the box because I think that looks pretty fancy. Keeps the edge of the blade nice and sharp.
It's the sharpest knife in our house, for
Right.
sure. So you've cut the fingerling potatoes in half, lengthwise.
Under the watchful eye of the master chef over here.
One of the things that's been really fun is that oops, here, go ahead and grab those potatoes.
You want to look at the time, so I'm
way.
getting this done about 15 minutes.
Let me check. Yes, so we're going to take these out at about 6:25.
Okay. She's always attracted to dishes that have lots of color.
Lots of color. My kids used to say to me, it doesn't matter how it looks, Mom. I said, oh, it does. It makes it taste better when it looks really pretty.
And for me, texture is something that I'm always looking for. So this chicken, when it's done right, has a really nice crispy skin, and you get a nice crunch with the celery. So you get different textures in this dish in addition to color.
Right. And we're going to toss these potatoes in this pan. You want to check the recipe. It's the potatoes, the olive oil, salt and pepper,
Pepperoncini.
and pepperoncini. Let me get the pepperoncini. And you put these pepperoncini in whole. And did you get the salt too?
Here's the salt.
You put the pepperoncini in whole, and it actually makes the dish look really pretty. It's kind of like it looks like a little decoration on the dish. Okay. And what we're going to do is when that chicken is nice and brown, we're going to take it out of the pan and put it on a plate on the side of the plate.
That's after it's cooked.
After
it comes out of the
Oh
oven.
yeah, after it's come out. But once that's cooked now, we're going to put this, nestle it in around the chicken breast. Maybe Matt, we can show what it looks like.
So I really want to look at the chicken, but it says undisturbed.
You
so
cannot do that.
have to wait.
You're not allowed. So we're back now. Our chicken has been cooking for 15 minutes, and the idea is to make it nice and cooked, nice and brown and crispy, and you do that by not disturbing the chicken while it's cooking. And Matt right now is slicing some celery that will go on at the end when the chicken and the pepperoncini and potatoes are done. You want to check that and see? Here, let me get over here and see if I can check that while you finish that. I'm going to let you do that. I'm going to get the plate for the chicken, which is...
We don't need to do that because it's going to go in the oven next. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Right, you're just gonna go turn
cooking
Now, see, that's nice and crispy.
came out pretty well. This is not our usual burner, but I think that looks pretty good.
It's pretty crispy. How about that guy?
It's already turned over. That's going to bake.
Okay.
It's going to go in the oven
Okay.
after we add the
This is,
potato
we're going to
mixture.
add the potatoes, pepperoncini, garlic, oregano, and salt and pepper and oil. And it kind of nestles in there around the chicken. And
You know,
after,
with your arm like this, you really are like the head chef. I'm
yeah,
just,
I just get to boss you
just
around.
helping out.
Do that, yeah. It doesn't
Do
work that
No,
way
you
at
did it
home
wrong.
all the
No,
time.
do more of that. Yeah.
Yeah, that looks good. Put that, yeah. So now we're going to add a half a cup
Finally, I've
of,
been meaning to do this for the whole evening.
you just want it
There
to be
we
right.
go.
I set you up for that.
And the brine, gives it a real peppery, briny, salty flavor a little bit, helps deglaze the chicken drippings off the bottom of the pan. So we cooked this for
45 minutes in a 425 degree oven. And like Matt was talking about, the deglazing, the brine helps to, it works to lift up the little bits of the chicken skin that is on the bottom, and that's the goal of deglazing.
right. And there are a couple of finishing steps that we're not going to show you, but when this all comes out of the oven, you take out the chicken and the pepperoncini and put the skillet on high and just cook it for about 4 or 5
Cook the
minutes.
potatoes and
stir so
everything
the
else.
potatoes get a nice glaze on them, and then when that's done, you put the chicken pepperoncini back on and add the celery and red onion, and on top,
and the parsley.
Parsley, and on top some celery leaves, and it's beautiful. It's a one-dish full dinner, and we love it. We had it last night.
We love
Had
it.
2 nights ago.
Yeah, and we hope that you like what you're seeing on the screen and that you'll give it a shot at home.